All right, family, friends, we're back again. It is at the Roundtable podcast show. I get to hang out with two of the coolest people that I know that are in my camp. Y'all know, looking very studious down there at the bottom. I have to introduce, him, and I have to introduce her. Let's start off with the pit bull in the dress,
Melly
Melissa
Mel.
Barkley, Melly Mel.
Good evening, family and my brothers. How are you? Seems like it's been a long week from last Wednesday when we had Marathi on the show, giving us that knowledge about a healthier lifestyle and tapping into the Mother Earth and our herbs, things that we and our ancestors, you know, are indigenous to with our bodies and our systems. So it seemed like it's been 2 weeks, and it's only been a week since then. But everything is good. Everything is how it is. Life is happening around us. Some good events, some bad events. But at the end of the day, we have to still live where we are and in the time that we are. So I'm happy to see you guys and happy to do the show. My lifeline that helps me good through the rest of the week.
Right back at you, sis.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, you know what? We got the man, the fact checker, the home wrecker. I ain't mean it like that, but
Oh gosh. Please don't mean it like
I was thinking back in the '80s, home wrecker, rapper and stuff like that. It's the man, the myth, the legend, A Money, aka Adrian Bitter.
With
Hey,
his
family.
Malcolm X is on tonight. You better get it.
Hey family, I've been looking forward to this again too. It has, now that you mentioned it, Melissa, it has seemed like it's been almost like 2 weeks instead of just last week.
Right.
And with Marathi being on last week, and you making note to have people to start sending in pictures of going vegan, we have received a couple of pictures, and hey, congratulations to the ones that took that first step. And I've been seeing, I think CD, I think you've been posting a couple of things too, and I'm looking forward to seeing your journey too, Melissa. Hopefully, I'll be somewhere after y'all, somewhere close sometime soon.
Hey, family. I did not make anything meatless, so I didn't post.
Mhm.
However, I did take pictures, and I'm liked, and I hope I commented. If I haven't gotten to your dish, I will comment tonight. When I tell you that food looked absolutely delicious, our family out there is doing. Our viewers are out there doing it, and it made me even more, inspired to say, okay, you can do this. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you, Adrian, I'm gonna have a meal and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna actually do one this weekend and post it, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it.
Okay,
Okay.
look forward to it. Look forward to
For
seeing
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, and the man that pretty much conduct this show, the one that always stirs the drink in my upper left hand corner, Mr. Kerry Disby.
What is going on, fam? Yeah, it's good to be counted amongst the number. Let me put it that way. It's
Hmm.
been We were just talking before the show, and it's been it's been some interesting things going on. So hopefully, in spite of our personal situations that we're going through tonight, will be a moment of levity, compliments of Adrian Biddle, and we'll get to have some fun and just really talk about some things. Yeah, that vegan thing, I'm gonna tell you, Marathi really brought it, and it was funny because around the time, we were starting our whole 2 week thing, me and Renee just doing 2 weeks, we said, but it's been interesting. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to go to the doctor yesterday. I stepped on the scale, I lost 9 pounds. So I'm
Oh,
not complaining.
All
oh.
right. So, bro, I
So,
see that you guys went to Oh My Soul really quick.
mhm.
What did you get from Oh My Soul? That was one of the restaurants that Marathi suggested if you wanted to have some good vegan food or some good vegetarian options that had flavor.
Yeah, shouts out to Oh My Soul, located on North Davidson Street. Uh, the cuisine is South African based. It was amazing. Renee got um, this burger that was, oh man, it was good. You would not know that it wasn't a beef burger. And with the sweet potato fries, had a nice seasoning to it. It was amazing. The bread, because Renee is gluten intolerant, they had gluten-free bread, and that bun looked just like a regular bun, not dry, had sesames, black and white sesames on top. I did the Buddha bowl, which was great to have like different things from different greens and roots and things of that nature. It was great. And then the desserts, we topped it off with like a banana waffle. So it was waffle, gluten-free waffle that was made, and it was topped off with honey and bananas.
Oh, wow.
Everything was good. Everything was amazing. So if you get a chance, go check out Oh My Soul. I'll post the website and the address information in the chat box on Facebook very soon.
I just want to say my dish will be vegan. I mean, vegetarian, not vegan. So I don't know if I'm ready to do vegan yet, but it'll be vegetarian.
It's good. It's good. You will really enjoy their food there. When we got there at a real good time. And a lot of people were, when we got there, we got a chance to sit outside. They got some beautiful tents outside with the heaters and decorated on the inside with flowers and lighting. And when we got there, we got there just in time because people were starting to come up for the busy lunchtime, which is around 1 something. So that was real good. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, like I said, I'll post the address information. Shouts out to them. They really take care of you. Very attentive. Want to ask you questions, and they definitely make sure that you're well taken care of there.
Awesome. That is awesome. I'll definitely do that. So tonight.
Tonight.
I'm already giggling at what we're going to talk about. Do we have any family that signed on already?
Yeah, buddy. It looks like we've got Mahogany to BT. What's going on, Mahogany? Thank you for joining us tonight on At the Roundtable. Terry Digsby, my daughter. Thank you for joining us. Mahogany just noted, y'all, that the show was great last week, and it was an amazing show.
Thank you. Yes, it was. Absolutely.
And shout out to her. She posted a picture of.
She did. I was about to say that Mahogany and her husband. First of all, Mahogany's been posting dishes and the titles, not so much the recipes, but she's been telling you what it is. And she's been cooking up some good healthy meals for her and her husband. And so, shouts out to that. And then the dish that she posted that was our request from Monday's show with Marathi. It looks so delicious. Like I said, it's just so many different dishes that we have posted. Family, if you haven't been on the page and the website on the Facebook page, go into the page and look at the post and look at some of the different dishes that our family has posted. It's really been inspirational. If you want to try just that one meal a week, it will definitely change your way of thinking about meatless meals.
And you know what, the truth to be told, it's not bad. I think everybody should take a time, even if you don't want to go full-fledged, just try it. Like, you were saying, sis, just like on a Monday, just do one and just try it out just to see. And you know what? It actually causes you to be creative, because so many times we get caught in the mundane of, I got to go get this chicken out. I got to go over here and get the steak out. I got to go over here and do such and such. But with the vegetables that we've been doing and a lot of people are trying to do, you actually get creative and try utilizing new seasonings and flavors and stuff. And I think it's really cool when you can kind of like break the norm.
It's the palate pusher. It pushes your palate of familiar things, and it pushes you, like you said, out that box, that routine. And so good to go. It's nice to do something different. Ben and I have definitely been, for me more than him, we've been doing the air fryer. And so that's been something that's been different, because you're trying different seasonings, you're trying different coatings, you're trying different things to see how it's going to come out. And it's been interesting. And he's always been the person that will, get the recipe and follow it. I'm the one that gets the recipe and then add stuff to it. So it's been fun to see how different things turn out with different seasonings and using different produce and vegetables in the air fryer.
A-Bunny's back. You gotta bring. There he is.
Yay!
What's up, man?
My apologies about that.
Hey, got Black over there. We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, man. The man is always out there looking for him.
Well, I see. Always. Boy, you gotta be careful now, boy. We live in some trying times right now.
Yeah.
I know. I ain't know. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it.
You was about to go there. That's why they call it
Ain't gonna say it. But we were waiting for you because we need you to tell our viewers and tell the family what we're gonna talk about tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, this particular discussion was derived from a guilty pleasure of me sitting down watching the Atlanta Housewives of the Housewives of Atlanta
Okay.
with my wife the other night,
Okay.
and something curious came on
Okay.
during one of the episodes. So one of the cast members and a couple of her associates went to a lingerie boutique.
Mm-hmm.
In the lingerie boutique, they were trying on lingerie. Things such as all kind of things, the thongs and things of that nature. So my question came up. I said, well, I wonder what happened if they don't buy it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And my wife told me that, yeah, some places actually give you, I guess, padding to use to try on the lingerie. But my question is, should that business actually put a disclaimer on the product if it's already been worn?
So I think depending on the establishment, there's different rules. If you go to your regular local known lingerie and undergarment stores, they tell you automatically, do not try, you can't try this on without, really, they don't want you to try it on. This is pre-COVID, okay? They don't want you to try it on. And if you feel like you need to, they want you to make sure you're doing it on top of your undergarments. So keep your undergarments on. If you're getting fitted for bras or things of that nature, they usually have a bra that they fit you with. That is what they use for customers to get fitted, not what's coming off the rack that you say, oh, okay, I don't like that one, and then it goes back on the rack. Some of your higher end boutiques, they're in the business to sell, so that's kind of part of that process of getting you to put it in the bag. Is that you've already had it on, you're going to get all these compliments. Oh my god, it looks so great. Oh, it may not be the right size, but we got it in your size. No, go ahead and get it as long as they're making that sale. I'm always leery to purchase anything that is from those stores, because you don't know if somebody has tried them on. And there's this little strip of like paper like in the panties. I don't think that's enough. So yeah, I don't usually go into certain particular stores and buy certain things just because I don't know if somebody's tried them on or not. This is probably, even before it became really popular, this is probably the one thing that I usually would shop for online is that.
I don't know if there's anybody out there listening right now or made any comments, but from what I saw that a couple of them were trying on, it's nothing that a pad could have helped them from.
Correct. Absolutely. And again, these are those boutiques where when you go, say me and the queens, me, Tara, and Renee decide to go. When we go, we're booked for that hour to try on whatever we want to try on, come out, because we don't have to worry about other customers. These are those type of stores. So again, just because you may have a certain income or a certain tax bracket, I mean, germs and diseases could care less about that. So I'm not very confident in that.
Yes, Lord.
What you got, CD?
Shout out to Charlie Twos for joining us on At the Round Table. Crystal, I Can Transform You Coxton, the businesswoman herself, has joined us on At the Round Table. Thank you for joining us, sis. Letitia Lewis, fellow vegan from last week. You gotta follow that sister, y'all. Thank you for joining us on At the Round Table. There's a lot of comments coming in. The sisters are chiming in. I knew it was gonna happen when you talk about putting on dirty drawers. They
I'm sorry.
all right, keeping it real. Terry said, always assume that it's been worn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I always assume it's been worn. All right.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just tripping off Charlie. She said it's tricky. She said I have a disclaimer on my pieces in my line.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. I think most department stores should actually have a disclaimer if it's been worn. I'm even leery. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about this a little further.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that like to go commando out there.
All right, now I'll wait for you to say.
I just started thinking about trying on pants and the other things in the clothing stores and not knowing who may have tried on those particular garments at the time. I mean, as Charlie said, it's very tricky.
And I worked in retail. I'm telling y'all, we closed at 9:30. We clearing out the fitting room, and the person who was in the fitting room is not making sure that somebody had their underwear on or had underwear on, trying on pants or trying on undergarments or whatever the case. So you're just taking that, and if it has a tag on it, you're taking it back to that department, and you're trying to get your area that you're responsible for clear for the opening crew the next day. So things that we took for granted, things that we didn't think about, now being in a pandemic, yeah. What would you do? Trying on clothes. Like I don't like to try on clothes. I just don't like to do it. But really now, who's gonna do that?
Exactly.
All I can say, bro, is that's why I am so glad ours is packed in plastic. Cardboard.
I know. I got something that's gonna throw you off with this. I'm just sitting up here reading on, but I'll let you read the comments because it looks like they are flowing in.
Yeah, they are coming in.
Yeah, y'all can see them. You see what Crystal said? Crystal said, "I will not be trying and buying lingerie." Letitia said, "I've never tried on any undergarments at all for this reason." Preach. And family, if you want to join us on that round table, let me know, let us know, chime in right here in your comments and such, and you may get checked and you may get brought into this actual crazy show for today. Tune in. Oh man. Okay, here's one. Charlie 2 said, I have stopped during the pandemic. You try it, you buy it in most cases.
There you go.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be putting on a pair of pants and I'm all of a sudden feeling some discomfort or something. Yeah.
No,
can't do that. Can't do that. You can't swing that one away.
Feeling a little warm, but it ain't because you supposed to.
I know what about breaking out.
I tell you,
I'm at the point now, even as far as shoes, like that little stocking that they give you, or that little sock that they give you now, like it looks totally different now. It doesn't look safe being, in pandemic. Like I don't even want to try shoes on. Now that's probably the only thing I used to try on in a store is shoes, and now I don't even want that.
I'm on that boat with you.
Amen to that, man. Okay, Money, go ahead and lay it on us because I know you who came up with this. You probably got a strong one right now, probably in regards to the fellas.
Well, I think it's kind of already something that we done touched on, and yeah, this is funny. I mean, it is, and it is no judge. It's a judge-free zone. So
judge-free zone.
To each their own. To each their own. But I found this particular post that said, "I'll start off by saying I'm a guy. I wear Victoria's Secret panties every day. At Victoria's Secret, you may try on panties over the top of your underwear you are wearing. They also have small liners you can put on before you try on the panties. I tried on a lot of panties in Victoria's Secret dressing room over the years, and yes, guys are welcome to try them on." So that throws a whole nother dynamic into everything. I'm assuming liners, they're not made for everybody, if you catch my drift.
So the liners are just that, and they're just in the crotch of the underwear, the panty, and it's paper.
Mm,
And you know what? You know the paper that they have in the doctor's office.
yes.
That's exactly the type
That's
of
it.
the material that it's in. Yeah, that's the material that it is. And so again, I don't think that there's anyone that's diligently, if they go to the person in the fitting room saying, okay, yeah, I'm not going to take these, either ripping out that liner and putting in a fresh one, or saying, hey, these were used, or these were worn.
Mm.
Now, something else just popped in my head is that, when they're given, they have the different stores, ladies, that have the rounders and they have all of the panties marked down. Are these the
Uh,
panties that
oh,
different people have used?
hey, hey, hey.
are these are these the panties that people tried on and didn't buy, and so instead of putting it back on the rack, you like put them in a bin and then you sell them by discount because they're used? I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. That's
So
that's
wow.
that's that's interesting right there, Melissa. That's true.
Because I always wonder, how did they come up with clearance underwear when some of the same underwear is on the rack? Like, when did panties? I know with clothes, it's a season change. You know what I mean? It came out last season or it's towards the end. Panties are panties. They don't really have a season. So, how do
Hmm.
they get discounted?
Very good one. That's a very good question.
So yeah, they're chiming in now. Shouts out to Anthony Craig. Thank you for joining us, cuz, on At the Round Table.
And
So Letitia said returns, but even then,
mm-hmm.
you don't know who done had them
Mm-hmm.
draws on.
You do have returns. And working in retail when I was younger, is our manager told us as long as the tag was still on it.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow. I'm kind of curious. Is Charlotte be getting pushbacks from anybody who want to try on her stuff, just out of curiosity? And you said so. These liners are pretty much paper thin.
Yeah.
So I
Ugh.
mean, can you imagine in the
Yes.
summertime and you just want to roll
Oh,
up and
Jesus.
just
Oh.
throwing
And
it out there?
on that liner, there's like a tape with black letters or whatever color, and it
Uh
says
huh.
do not remove liner, do not, like that's their disclaimer, like don't remove this from the underwear.
Ooh, Lord, it's coming in. It's
Hmm.
coming in. I don't know if y'all can see these comments popping up, boy. Boy, this is boy. Just this one smidget of a topic has opened up a plethora. You're supposed to watch your undies before you wear them. She said.
You are.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
That you are, absolutely.
Oh, this is a good one. Crystal said, I never understood women trying on undergarments. You should know your size, sis. And why are you returning panties? It's a no for me.
Thank you,
True
Crystal.
that. True
Who
that.
does that? Like, who does that? Nobody. Why are you returning them? I guess they didn't make. Never mind. Never mind. Let me be quiet.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. We
I
find
was
out.
gonna say, I guess I didn't make the cut. And I mean, most women, we buy panties to be cute and out of necessity. Like, so the ones that are returned, there are some tricky ones that's like, yo, they supposed to be a certain size and they're not, or they don't fit right.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if that happens, I chuck it up. Like, oh wow, I know not to buy this brand, or I know not to get anything from that particular store, and they go in the trash. Like, I'm not going back to the store and be like, oh, these didn't fit. I mean, that's just certain things I just can't see myself returning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up, Robert? Robert Connor. Thank you for joining us on At the Round Table. Oh, I like this one. Terry said the liners are not waterproof.
Oh God.
Not, no liquid, none. It's
That's why I was
soaking
saying.
through.
That's why I'm saying summertime. What Charlie got?
Ooh.
I do
Charlie.
get some. I do
I
get
do get
some
some
that
gripe.
gripe about you tried to buy. Then I explained the sanitary side. Yes, as you should.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Yeah, most
yes.
definitely.
Uh oh, Miss Lewis.
Yeah, Miss Lewis dropped it. She said, I wash almost everything I purchased before wearing them. I know people personally that have worn clothes, put the tags back on, and returned them.
Yep.
Child, some people don't even take the tag off. They just stuck it in the neck or stick it on the side, do their business, make that party look fly, and then bring that funky thing back up in there 2 days later with a receipt in hand,
with
like they did no damage.
With
Febreze. I mean, I worked at Kmart. Some of that stuff they make Febreze.
No. No.
Not at all.
Shouts out to the boosters out there.
This is lifestyle.
Shouts out to the boosters. Not only do they know how to take the tag off, they know how to put the tag back on. I'm gonna say shout out to the boosters.
All right, so
what was that Charlie said?
Oh, Charlie said, although you know your size, your fluctuations and cuts can affect your size. So if it's a piece like a teddy, etc.
Even at that though, BBS, I can't go back in and be like, yeah, no, like,
it didn't fit and it wasn't really sexy. Can I bring it back? I got the receipt.
I got the receipt. I need to exchange it for another size. So and this is just me personally. So I'm not saying that not having judgment towards anybody who does it. Me personally, if it's something I really like and I feel that it was flattering, but I need another size, I'm gonna go to see if that store has another size, or if it doesn't have something similar. Like there's just certain things that I just not returning back to the store.
Whoa.
Yeah, especially this one right here.
Yeah.
Don't bring that back. That is not cool. Okay. So all you sisters out there doing that. None. Like no. Don't do that. Jesus, don't do that.
Please.
Yeah, the size, I'm telling you. Okay, all right. So let's switch gears, y'all, because we starting to show our true colors in regards to funky folk bringing back nasty stuff and liners and everything. Guys, because tonight's topic is basically crazy things that opposite sexes do. So we've already distinguished the ladies and this weird guy who puts on Victoria's Secret and stuff, and we don't go there. Oh, okay. So Anthony, he just brought up a real good one. He said, I have tried on shoes. Well, yeah, that's not crazy though. What is something, people, that guys do, sisters? What is something that guys do that y'all say, I just don't understand y'all? I don't understand it. Why do you do that? I know it's something. Because you're probably talking to your girlfriends about it. And then they look at it like you're crazy.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Remember what she told me that he be doing?
Yeah. If I was you, I wouldn't even put up with that. There's something. Mel, I know you got one because you be going back into the archives and crushing brothers.
No.
Pitbull.
I thought you said that was gonna be between us.
Yeah.
So one thing that I had that was like it just made me raise my eyebrow. Why do guys? I don't even know.
You trying to make it politically correct or whatever? Just throw it out there.
Throw it out there.
I am. So one of the things that made me like go, okay, what and how and why? I knew a gentleman. Nobody that I dated. However, it was one of those conversations, and I was friends with who he messed with. He would take a shower, and then if he had to go to the restroom, he would do that, and then he wouldn't go back in the shower. Like
that is kind of defeating the purpose, ain't it?
Yeah. So she was just kind of like, I was expecting him to, even if it was just a little quick rinse off, just go and rinse off because he, handled his business in there and didn't do that. So She was just a little curious. She was like, am I weird or, like, am I crazy? I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I'm not saying that every time that happens, somebody goes to the shower, but like if you just came out the shower and that urge hit you, then I think you should probably go back in. Just do a little rinse off and call it a day.
I'm about to jump back in these satin sheets.
Right. Like, no, I need you to go on back in there and get that Irish clean and spring and whatever it's called, and that dial and get it popping in there real quick.
Oh God, that's an
interesting one right there.
That's very interesting. Right. We have gone, man, tonight. I'm telling you, yeah, that's an interesting one.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
I know, right? Oh, here's a good one. I'll just throw it out there. People are laughing off of what you just said, Mel. Ain't tripping off that, Mr. Slide Sheets.
Right.
Lucky underwear or sock superstitions, man. I mean, it's one of those things. I don't know. Hey, Money, what do you? What
I'm about to tell on myself.
Okay, what you got?
Yeah, I was one of those people, especially if I was when I was an avid basketball player.
Right.
And I had some lucky socks that I would be busting people in. I make sure I have my lucky socks whenever I hit the court.
Okay,
it was a couple of them. Washed? It wasn't just one. Oh, of course.
But were they washed?
Of course.
There's some people that feel like if they wash them, they'll take the mojo away, so they won't wash them.
I couldn't do that.
Charlie said, huh?
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah.
They were clean, Charlie. They were clean.
They were clean. Oh, I got one. Okay, Mahogany says, eating the last of something and instead of putting it in the trash 2 feet away from you, leave it on the counter.
Yeah, that's my boys.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. You can just like open a packet and do what you got to do. And this part will be thrown away, but the other part's still sitting on the counter or eating last. No. How you going to drink and leave a swallow? Like Delary say, hold on. Well, leave a swallow in the refrigerator. Just leave a swallow. Some of us guys, we do that.
Yeah.
Some guys do that. And it makes the women mad.
It does.
They just trip off of it. So
I know one. I'm surprised this one haven't came up yet.
What?
Leaving the toilet seat up.
I don't deal with that. I live in a house with a grown man. I don't have to deal with it.
But he's outnumbered, so that's probably the reason why.
Yeah, but he and I, we have our own bathrooms, but he. And you know what? That's funny because I think he did, and I want to say it might have been Benea when she was much younger. Went to use the bathroom and fell in. So that may have been something that was like, I better put this down. Yeah.
You like, I can't drown my babies now. I just don't have to do this thing now.
Exactly.
Oh, here's a good one. Oh God, this is a good one. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Crystal, why do men get naked to go to the bathroom? And no, ain't not jumping in that shower afterwards.
Look, hey, some of y'all who are posting these, if y'all want to come on live, I'll send you the link right now. You can be right here in the spot.
Come on,
and speak your mind. Come on, because this is getting
live.
good.
Come on.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
That is funny.
That is funny.
That is funny.
Wow. Okay. Oh, this is funny. Terry said her husband did this one time 4 years ago and it hasn't happened since. I woke him up at 3 a.m. and went off when he left the toilet seat up. Ain't nothing worse than a black woman who's soaking wet from the toilet.
Oh yeah, this is true. I had to learn early on.
Chris.
Oh, that's funny.
For the socks.
Except for the socks.
Gotta have the socks on, man.
Gotta have the socks on.
Gotta be comfortable, boy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is a good one, Letitia. Or not putting the seat up, then piss on it. Fires me up.
Oh, oh, wow.
Miss
Yeah,
Lewis.
that's
Miss
Oh,
Lewis.
that's a
yeah.
good one. That
That's
is a
like
good
Miss
one.
we set
Lewis.
out for a civil war in the household right there, doing some
Because
stuff
here's
like
my
that.
thing. You tall enough and you should be grown enough
Uh-oh.
to make sure that it hits that hole. Like, I'm confused. It's all of this wide.
Unless
Don't
you unless
don't
you're
hit
drunk.
that rim.
Unless
Don't
you're
hit
Drunk,
drunk.
that. Unless
drunk,
what?
or
We ain't talking about that. Miss Lewis ain't talking about
or,
nobody being drunk. Miss Lewis talking
or
about this your regular
Oh, regular.
routine
Uh-huh.
of you going in there.
Uh-huh.
And I
or
mean,
maybe or
if
maybe
you
they
ain't
had too much. Maybe they had too much coffee and it made them jittery. How about that?
ain't no jittery. If you ain't grown enough, you better stand stand close to the toilet so you can make sure it makes it in
Go on
instead of
and sit
being on the
down.
rim.
Go on and squat.
Or that. If you can't handle it
or that.
standing up, you better sit down.
Oh, Anthony said we
Uh,
off the chain tonight. Well, come on board, man. Come on board. It's gonna be a whole lot more tonight.
Anybody,
Mm-mm.
anybody, y'all welcome to come on.
Oh, here's a good one, y'all. Hagi said, "Why do you sit around hungry all day and wait for me to get home and say what we eating?" Heck, I don't know.
Oh,
Good fool. Well, they hit a chord, didn't it?
oh God. That's straight to the heart right there.
All right.
Hagi. Or everybody hungry, but you got to have a discussion, and then you're the person that got to make the decision. Let me tell you something right now. When I tell you I'm hungry, we got 15 minutes. It might be 10. Or something getting ready to happen tragically. We
Dang.
need to get something to eat because I'm hungry.
Good point.
I don't have time to talk about it. I don't want to go listen to what we already ate. I don't want to talk. Let's go get something to eat. If it ain't here, let's go get it. Plain and simple.
Terry said, then when you cook something, they don't want it. Hey, you better be like the mofo. Yeah, hey, you'll eat it, but we'll eat you.
That's right.
And leave it in there.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm cooking, and it's up to you to say yay, or it's up to you to get in the car. Because when I make up my mind what's happening, I'm already in my mood, ladies. You know how we are. We already know we got to chop up the onions. We got to put this on. Got to put the water on. We know what we're doing. I'm not changing. I'm not changing.
Good point.
That's a pet peeve of mine as far as food. Food is my love language. So don't play around with the what we gonna eat. What we gonna eat? What you want to eat? I mean, we can have that. What you want? Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, I got one. I'm gonna throw out there, which is very interesting. When ladies ask their significant other a question that you know that if we say the truth, it's gonna be World War III. So
Knives coming out. Knives coming out.
Are you setting us up?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that person. There are women out there that do it, but I'm not. If I ask you something, I want you to tell me. If I ask you the truth, I want you to tell me the truth. I may not like it. I'm not. It may even hurt me. I may even say, "Well, you know what? Thank you for your honesty. I got to process this. I'm in my feelings right now. I come back later." But at least you told me. You know, told me the truth. But there are a lot of women out there that are not. They act like they want the honesty, but they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I got one.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, go look.
you better look. Better look.
Oh, say this kind of low. Why wouldn't we have an appointment or a date to go somewhere?
Say it, bro. I got your back.
Why does it take y'all 12 hours to get ready? Why are you looking like that, Melissa? Did I say something?
Because we're trying to represent you. We're trying to make sure that we look good for you because we are going to be with you on this appointment or this date. But I can say if I had more opportunity and more practice on getting ready to go out with you,
Wait a minute.
then I probably would be faster.
Wait a minute.
What? Did she say what I thought she just said?
She did.
And I sipped on it. How about that?
So I'm gonna help you with this one, bro.
Okay.
I'm feeling kind of bold in that. So when it's someplace we wanting to go, y'all take a little bit longer. If it's someplace y'all want to go, y'all downstairs grabbing keys, talking about you better come on. I'm cranking the car up.
Because you don't have that same intention as we do. You're not trying to make sure, let me make sure I got my pressed shirt on because I'm gonna be with my lady. I gotta go with her to do this. I'm representing her. Y'all don't have the same mindset as we do.
I'm trying to. No, that's incorrect.
This gave us a backhand to boot. Oh gosh.
Okay, so Hockey said, "Don't start nothing. We have to look good." LOL.
That's right. ABC, always be cute.
But you always look beautiful, sisters. So why does it take a little bit longer?
Because we need to look good. Because we need to look good to the women that's out there that's looking at you when we ain't with you. So they know.
Crystal, I got to do it. I got to do it. 25 years strong. I've noticed this. I love it when my wife steps out. She be looking amazing. Be fire.
She does.
Just on point. But we got to be timely. You know, men had the mentality in order to be on time. Women have the mentality they want to look good in their time. Let me say it one more time for those in the back. Men want to always be on time. Women always want to look good in their time.
You want to know why? Because we need to take time for ourselves to look good because we always keeping the whole house on time.
Oh, now you about to stick your foot in it now. Because this is a partnership now. It takes two to tango.
But it takes that woman to help that house run, boo. And that is exactly what is happening. That woman, that mother, that wife, she's making sure that the kids got to go where they got to go. Everybody's aware of the schedule. She got dinner. She got doctor's appointments. She got haircut appointments doing this. Speaking of haircuts, why does it take men 3 hours to get a haircut?
Oh, because it's our time. Because of the things that are going on at the house, we need our time as well. We got to get away to the sanctuary because you don't understand. The barbershop, the black barbershop is the sanctuary for all African-American men. It's where we can cohabitate, come together as brothers, talk about the ways of the world and talk about the politics and the things that are going on at home where we can rest and release before we come back home. Ladies,
if your husband takes a 3 hour haircut, anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, go give me that thumb emoji. Let's see how many come up on the line.
But wait a minute, if that's
bing,
the case,
bing, 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 bing.
I think that's a fraction of the 8 to 10 hours that y'all do in order to get your hair done. Because I've seen many times which y'all go get breakfast, y'all get lunch, you might have dinner as well, and then you can come home at 11 to 12 o'clock talking about, baby, how I look.
Oh, God.
I'm in the
bed. Not me.
I'm trying to sleep. It's 11 o'clock, and you come in flossy with your new hairdo.
If you can't do my hair and within 3 hours, I'm not going to you because I don't have the patience.
See, and that's what. Matter of fact, my daughter just said, patience is a virtue. So, but there are some sisters out here now that will go to get that wig right, and it will be all day. And don't let it be them braids. Oh my goodness, them braids. You can go to them African shops and you get your braids done. You got to bring the hair. So wait a minute. Here's a very good question, and it's all coming in. I'm sorry, baby. I gotta say this. My daughter's getting on me. But you go and buy $200 worth of hair in order to pay someone $160 to put your hair in, and you stay there 8 to 10 hours. That's like a win-win-win if you're in that business.
Literally.
What you think? And I'm going just for 3 hours to get a haircut. Well, I'm fortunate. I got an in-house barber. But 3 hours to go get a haircut and we just sitting there shooting it, and y'all done spent all day. That's like a job. You went to a job and you actually paid somebody else.
Well, that is not my profession, nor is it my experience. Even when I do get my locks done and a updo and a curl, like I have rollers all over, I usually take my own rollers, because if they're not dry, but within like an hour and a half, I can just walk out the shop. Like I'm not saying I can't do it. I don't have the patience to do it. I can't.
Thank you, Tisha. Tisha said, honey, they just be in there yapping about any and everything. I've worked in many barbershops. This is true. We in there, we conversate. We talking about how the world is revolving. Not about Real Housewives. So, and Anthony said that's where it began.
Wait a minute. Don't act like y'all be in there talking, solving the problems of the world. I'll be in a barbershop too. And I know for a fact, y'all have some moments where it's meaningful, and there's some moments where it ain't got nothing to do about nothing. Y'all just got your relax, relate, release time. And that's exactly what it is.
Oh, no. I mean, it'd be some serious politicking going on in there. You'd be surprised on how many influential elbows we be rubbing against up in there that can actually turn the tides and certain things in the community. There's a lot more that goes on in the barbershop.
And there's a lot more that goes on in a salon versus us talking about men, bashing men, and what TV show we watch. Thank you very much.
Hey. Here you go, A-Money. There she go. Wonder what type of headshot she gonna get today.
It's some of that too. It's some of that.
I know it. See, brothers don't do that. When we in the barbershop, that's a lie.
I have been in a barbershop.
They be hating like that.
And a dude walks in, get his hair cut, and as soon as he leaves, if he's some square cornball, they're gonna be like, yo, did y'all check out that? Come on now. I seen it.
But that's different because we don't know him. So it's like then when we get to know him, he cool. But y'all be doing, y'all know this girl. You see her every time. Y'all see her every time, and you know about name. Ain't she the one that was with so-and-so last week at the club? Wasn't she the one that had on that tight red dress that was looking all stinking?
I never would have thought
that hairdo that was.
I never would have thought my bro was gonna be this person today. I just did not know.
Come on now.
Where Renee at?
There's some truth with that.
Renee.
She won't come, and she'll tell you because I'm telling you,
Queen Renee.
Coming from somebody who's been in the hair profession, does hair and stuff. I'm telling you, y'all act totally different than what the brothers do in the barbershops. I mean, the barbershops, like Adrian said, that is kind of like. The barbershops are very interesting because when everybody else would be out there on the golf course making wheels and deals and everything like that, the barbershop was our place in which we could actually come together in order to make things happen in our community. And right now, some of the barbershops, it is getting kind of, I still remember, my boy in North Charlotte who used to fry a piece of chicken on the kerosene stove and cut your hair with 9 fingers. Things went down in that barbershop. In comparison to today, it's, but yeah. It's true. It's interesting. Yeah, mahogany will cut you a fade.
Yes, it is mahogany.
Not
yes,
true
it is.
Mahogany. Not
because let me tell you when the gossiping go down. The gossiping go down when it's just that one customer that's been there 5+ years and ain't nobody else in the shop. That's when the gossiping go down. They're not going to talk about things all willy-nilly in front of everybody. So you absolutely correct. I used to be in the barbershop from having a combined salon barbershop setting to when I was natural and I had a little Caesar and I went to a barber to get my hair cut, to even now with my oldest daughter who has a Caesar, she gets her hair cut in the barbershop. It goes down, and it's my pleasure to go in there because I like to intentionally start up a conversation that's going to cause conflict, and it is fun. It is an absolute joy
in the barbershop.
Yes.
You banned. You ain't got no business doing that. You banned.
I sure do. I've never banned. Shout out to the cutting company. They love me. I'm always welcome. Cause I'm funny with it. I ain't like causing people to quit jobs or customers not to come back. I just keep it interesting.
Hey, okay, so Terry just said, men, why do your socks and shoes have to match? Like no one cares.
I don't know about that, Nisi, because if he got on some black shoes and some white socks, it's a problem.
It's a wrap. Come on now. We gotta be coordinated too.
It's a problem. It is no Otis coming on. No, there is no Otis walking about this house Otis from Martin with them black shoes and white socks. Absolutely not. No, ma'am.
Boy, this is getting very interesting.
Yes.
So, Charlie said my stylist is my friend, so I ain't been in the salon in a minute, and I know it's a long progress. Yes, it is. It very much so is. Oh, this is my wife. She's chiming in. She said you must have forgotten about Gis, rest his soul. Oh yeah, Gis had it popping in the shop. Gis used to talk a lot about the basketball. We talk about the Chapel Hill, and he would always talk about the kids that were that played in Pop Warner around the Gaston County area, and he had his moments too. In which, but you know what? It's just like when you watch Barbershop. You always got that older guy who would always drop some knowledge and then drop some jokes and stuff and everything. He was amazing. Bless Gis.
Mm-hmm.
He is oh, Terry, my daughter said your husband is cutting up today. Yes, I am. I'm feeling myself. I'm in my studio. My wife designed. I'm feeling myself. Yes,
it must
I am.
be all that vegan food.
I got a lot of energy right now. I'm not
honey,
held
he
down
got all
by
that
the
energy from that vegan food. He feeling a little bold.
We're gonna blame it on the vegan.
Don't blame it on the vegan food.
We're gonna call him Ginger Ale Bold tonight.
Oh, so Letitia, this is a very good comment. She said, before I comment, let me say this. I love you, queens. No offense. I would rather work in the barbershop with the men instead of the salon with the hens.
There
I
you
cannot.
go.
You heard it first.
There
from a stylist. Yo, peoples.
The barbershop brings substance.
Let me tell you something. You can do things in a salon, but just because I prefer the company of men versus women anyway, I'm going to agree with that. However, I do love queens and I do love my beautiful women. You got to be on a certain level with me, but I can go into a arena or atmosphere with dudes and be comfortable. And I'm never like, oh, let me see who I'm gonna get on. I honestly love being in that atmosphere with that conversation because I feel more at home being who I am and how I am. So I completely get it. And at the end of the day, they all like, yo, your husband got to be a strong dude because you crazy. You wild.
Anthony said, we talking about the game and business and things that happen around us, work and things like that. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that, man.
And what was Charlie saying?
Charlie said she's spoiled. She said that y'all about to make me give my folks a thank you for taking care of me, because she said she got somebody who does her. She's never like
deal with it.
Do that. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, me too, Charlie. I like a man that coordinates. It shows that he put some effort into what he was doing and how he looks. And if he cares about what he looked like, then he probably care about what he act like. So, yeah.
Good point. Mm-hmm. Terry said, I buy him all black socks because I don't have time. Terry, come on now.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. That just ain't right.
Quit getting that pack, that 12-pack of socks for $9.99. Give my nephew some grays and some blues.
Yeah.
And them black Steve Harveys.
Yeah.
Black Steve Harvey socks.
Oh my goodness. So, Hoggy said, yes, you have to coordinate. We do pay attention. Shoes are the first thing I used to look at when I was single, and those socks have to look right with them shoes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That is it. You got to coordinate. And you know what? And it doesn't take, that's the one thing that I can honestly say when it comes to men and women, we are different in regards to our coordination and such. Men love, just to let you ladies know, men love some amazing socks to wear with a nice outfit, a nice bracelet, definitely a dope watch. You got to have a good quality watch. Don't go out here and get no Facios or whatever sort, but get him invest in a good watch that he can look at and be like, you know what? I mean, just that perfect timepiece that could coordinate with everything. And, funny thing that just happened for Christmas, my son, my youngest boy, bought me 2 dope hats. I love fedoras. He knows I collect hats, socks, and watches. Those are my 3 things. Those are my banes, so to speak. And he bought me these 2 hats, and I was just so outdone because he said, Pops, when you get older and stuff, I noticed, you got to have that type of gear, which kind of makes sense because there's a lot of old heads like myself that are running around here trying to wear FUBU and stuff, and it's nah.
Oh no, not FUBU.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got something in the closet with it on.
Yeah, I as a woman, the man of my life, Benjamin L. Bartlett Jr., I will invest in shoes and a watch with no problem at all, because I feel like a man should have nice shoes and he should have nice watches, and he's been blessed to have watches. So, it's nothing wrong. It doesn't always have to be, you know, $600 plus, but at the same time, if it's something that he like and he wanted, I make sure he can get it, because that's just something for me as a woman. I like to look at having nice shoes on and having a nice timepiece.
No doubt. No doubt.
So Mahogany just made this comment. People still wear FUBU? If it's in the store, if it's on clearance.
I'm gonna tell you this: the dude that's an older gentleman that's wearing FUBU, there's no reason. That's the reason why. Because if he's still rocking FUBU, he's stuck in the time zone. So he's gonna probably still try to be like he was in the 90s or 2000, early 2000s.
Yeah, Charlie, you're right. Timepieces are more than just a watch. You're right. You got, but that just using that vernacular for this. But definitely share with us. As far as the other timepieces and stuff, because we want to put our people on game, especially our younger brothers. They need to know, as they gravitate through life, they need to know what they should have. And sisters, there's nothing wrong with voicing your concern about what a brother has on. And
it's sure ain't.
Just like what Letitia just said, black dress shoes and white socks, baby, we aren't going anywhere together.
Not a place. Nowhere. If you got on dress shoes or casual hush puppies and you got on socks that you're supposed to have on with your sneakers, we ain't going nowhere. I don't care what color they are. Get you a pair of cotton or silk socks so you can be fly. Let's not do that.
Say it again, sis.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at all. And I like a man who dress and his shoes match his belt. That's just my little detail. I like when his belt coordinates with his shoes.
Good point. That's coordination 101 for the brothers. Y'all need to know how to put on the shoes.
That's equivalent to the purse with us.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. I like that. Well, we people dropping some stuff on here right here. Oh, Charlie. She said, I am so blessed. My other half represents me so lovely in my absence and presence. That's a gift. Thank you, Charlie.
All right.
That's a good word you speaking right there over there.
Yeah.
Charlie, you know what? Truth be told, we ain't had Charlie in our presence physically, but every time she gets on here, she always dropped that knowledge. Well, I can't wait for her to just, when the end of this COVID, she comes to Charlotte and we get to just hug her and thank her for dropping the knowledge. All of y'all, be glad when we get all together with y'all.
Yeah, Anthony just said, Lord. He said the shoes and the watches. That's it. I think a man walks different when he got on some nice shoes and a nice watch. I think, but ladies, I can't leave out the cologne, the smell good, or for those who don't do colognes, the oils. Yes, put a little something on other than Vaseline and the shea butter. Get you a little something that catches and grasps a woman's attention. Before she actually look at you, she smells you. That will definitely always be a winner. And for those who are married, we are your wives. We still would like to be surprised and have you walk past us and smell something. Okay.
All right. And brothers, if you don't know how to do it, don't do like back in the day when Grandpa used to get that brew by Fabergé and all that. No. Well, that's Stetson.
That'll run him out the room right there.
Well, I'm telling you start smelling him before you get there. You can be outside, and what I'm telling you, brothers, when you put on that oil or the cologne, they tell you there's key points that you always put those on. You can put a little bit behind the ear. You can actually put it on your elbow, right in between the creases right here. Never put it on your clothes. You will stain and mess up your clothes quickly. Okay, even though you think you're smelling good, you stain and you mess up your clothes. So you always put it behind the ear and in places where heat draws to it, and it just bursts out a little bit of fragrance every time you walk past that sister or someone.
I know it's time to go, guys, but just real quick, I think this should be equal. It shouldn't be a man or woman thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody should take up landscaping.
Landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Very important.
Very important.
You would drop that one at the end.
At the end.
I'm sorry. It just came to me
I had to take a little.
When he was talking about what to put the stuff. I'm saying I need the bros to hit the lows. Okay, I need y'all to go and hit the low real quick too. Don't just put it all around your neck and your ears and it gone. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Do it with the hands again. Oh god.
And if you landscape and then have a little smell good, yo, you on point. It's important.
I'm gonna let you deal with that, bro.
It's important. It's important. And the hairs, the chest hairs, you know, all of that. It's important.
Charlie too said it. Boy, you know,
landscaping is a thing. Capital letters, thing. That means it's going down. There's some men out there that's making it happen.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Ladies, we gotta, you know, hey, how he said it, you gotta keep the runway clean.
Please exit all hairs to the left and the right.
And it's funny because, you know, they got a thing out right now for men. I don't know if y'all seen the advertisements, but there's something out there right now for the men to keep, you know, keep things neat and fresh.
One of my best friends got one for Christmas, and he's like, I went and hugged and squeezed and kissed my wife. I love it. It's the best thing that she's ever bought me.
Wow. And I'm sure
she's all right. That's all right. That's the main thing.
Man, oh man. Oh, wow.
Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's been dope. It's been dope. Well, family, we appreciate y'all chiming in. Unfortunately, nobody was bold enough to come to the table. I wish you would.
Oh, yeah.
It'd been good to have a face on here and stuff, but let y'all know, you know, that's something which we really want to do this year is to bring y'all in because this is y'all's show. It's the People's Podcast. So, anytime you guys get the opportunity, you want to come on, chime in. We'll bring y'all if you're not crazy, but then we might need that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. Peace and light to you too, Miss Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate you, Letitia. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, family, y'all close this thing out. Any last words?
Thank you guys for being who you are and being what you are to this opportunity and this platform. And thanks to the viewers for being truly our family that follow us and participate and chime in. And you have no idea the impact that you have on my life. And I feel safer to say directly to our lives, whether it's for the day, for the week, for the month. So I just say thank you so much. It's something that I can't express to you how important it is for me.
Will said. I leave off with saying it's always a blessing joining everyone because actually this helps make my day as well, and everybody always bringing positive energy. So thank you for that, and I hope we do it in turn for you also. But continued thanks.
Yeah, it's truly a blessing. We appreciate y'all joining us tonight on At the Roundtable. If you get a chance, share it. The purpose of the Roundtable, and I can't stress this enough, is that this is something we used to do years and years and years and years ago prior to coming over here to this land. And then when we were here in this land, we had to still come together in order to show the unity and talk to each other and communicate. And we're hoping we're not doing this for fame or fortune, but we're doing this as a platform so y'all can communicate and we can share, especially in these troubling times. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. If you get a chance, share this show. Okay. We're about to cut off, but if you get a chance, send this out to your mom and them, your daddy and them, grandma and them. Let them chime in. You can still put messages down here. We'll see it. It'll be on YouTube channel as well. So if you know people that love YouTube, tell them, hey, go over to YouTube and check out that The Roundtable podcast show, because we're trying to grow this thing so we can kind of like bridge the divide and get closer together as a people. All of us, not just blacks and not just whites, but all of us.
Everyone.
Bring a friend this time.
Yeah.
And Manscaped.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother subject, because I want to know if you're scaping there. You're scaping by yourself, or do you let your spouse scape you? You let your partner scape you. Do you trust them? That's real trust. That's how I know if you love me or not.
Boy, all you need is that one nick, and it's gonna be a trouble night. It's gonna be rough.
Ooh, it's gonna be trouble.
Yeah. Appreciate you sharing too, Charlie. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie. All right, family. Well, that is it. It's a wrap. We love y'all. We mean it. We'll do it again real soon. Next week, stay tuned. We'll let you know what our topic is. We'll get it out there. Who knows? We may even have a guest. Or if you think you should be a guest, you want to promote your business, your endeavors, whatever the case may be, join us. Just let us know. You got a place here at the table. All right. Same bad channel. Peace.